Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I want to give you a very warm welcome. So I have a question. Are you upgrading your Apple Watch, or maybe you've been interested in buying your first ever Apple Watch and the Ultra line caught your attention? Whatever your case may be, now in 2024, you now have two color options to choose from whenever ordering your brand new Ultra Watch 2. Whereas for the first 2 years of the Ultra's existence, it only came in a singular color option. Now you can choose between silver titanium or black titanium, and whichever you choose directly affects not only the look of your watch band combo, but your overall outfit as a whole. When it comes to color options, there's no real wrong or right, but there are some things you should know before purchasing a brand new Ultra 2. As you may have guessed, this is the hottest channel on all of YouTube when it comes to all things Apple Watch. So for today's video, we're going to compare and contrast the color differences between your two options for the Apple Watch Ultra 2 line. But also for the entire video, I'll pretty much just be modeling different bands on them while also comparing same bands on both watches, so you guys can see that your color option has a massive impact on whether a band looks good or just plain tacky. This should be a quick one, so let's not waste any more time and get things started. Alright, Apple Watch lovers, the good news is that no matter what model you choose on your Ultra 2, they will still come in at the same price, starting at $799. And now, Apple did us Bandaholics a really nice solid, something we thought would never happen. Now, you'll have full control over your Ultra 2 setup when ordering directly from Apple. Let me explain. Before, when there was only one color option, Ultra bands basically only came in one SKU or model, if you will. But now, whenever you order from Apple's website, you can now customize your Ultra band to your specific color. That means that you will never have to have mismatched lugs ever again. Or if you just want to be a weirdo, I guess you can choose a black Ultra 2 and get the silver version of your Ultra watch band. I mean, it's there if you want to take that option, but that'd be crazy. And by the way, when I'm talking about the lugs, I'm talking about the inserts that attach to the band. Alpine loops and trail loops can now have color coordinated lugs. On the ocean band style though, since the lugs are part of the silicone portion of the band, here the only thing that changes is the titanium buckle that catches the band. Small detail, but I promise it makes a big difference. And then of course, on all the new Milanese bands for the Ultra. I mean, the entire bands themselves are a stark difference between one another. And before you ask, no worries, that detailed review and comparison of the new Milanese loops for the Ultra 2 is coming soon. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss it. But alright, which one should you choose? Honestly, whichever makes you the happiest. But then again, it's never that easy of a decision now, is it? You can go with the classic OG Ultra in silver, of which many Ultra bands already exist for it, and that will pair up perfectly. And that's what I really wanted to say when making this choice. Consider that the vast majority of bands that have been released before in the past, especially ones that feature any kind of metal, such as stainless steel or titanium ones, were primarily designed for the Ultra Silver or stainless steel silver variants. That means that way more bands pair up better with the OG Silver Ultra. That of course is subjective though. Consider past leather offerings. Most leather bands of the past featured a metal design for the lugs, and while those were made of stainless steel, they may not pair up perfectly with titanium, but it gets the job done, and either way, from afar, no one will even notice the difference anyway. So if you have existing leather bands that have a stainless steel lug, then maybe they might look a little better on the silver titanium. And also, there were such few bands designed for the graphite or space black stainless steel watches anyway. This is just one band style, for example, but there are others such as the existing Ultra bands pre-fall 2024. Most sport bands have that stainless steel pin and many others. If you can get past that fact, then one other tidbit to consider is how casing color can dramatically switch up a band's whole vibe. For example, consider a very bright yellow sport band. On the OG silver titanium, it looks dope, pretty flashy, but also looks solid and polished. Swap that same band and slap it on the Black Ultra 2, and now you have summoned the Bumble Transformer look. I mean, low-key, I think this combo is fire though, I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm pretty sure most people won't fancy this and may think it looks tacky, and this is where I come in and say that everything is subjective. What may look hideous to one person might look really awesome in the eyes of another. Last thing to consider is that regardless of your color choice on your Ultra 2, you still get that same bright orange action button on the side, as well as the same orange ring that blankets the circumference of the outer portion of your digital crown. This small accent around the crown and the pick me bright orange on the side may serve as an aid to your band choice. So like for example, maybe your band has some yellowish orangish tints to it, and that accent could be the perfect addition. I think this detail is small and nitpicky, maybe slightly, but I still wanted to bring it up as I feel it matters. So in the end, get the color that's gonna make you happy at the end of the day. If you're still unsure, then ask yourself this as well. Do you dress in more darker colors that offer a darker, more low-key look, or do most of your outfits resonate energy and are nice and bright? If you fall in the former, definitely get the Black Ultra 2 and trick it out by occasionally buying a few darker bands here and there, or just do what I do and buy them all. I'm only slightly kidding there. I do tend to think the Silver Ultra is more versatile, but that darker black titanium is just so awesome and makes for a ton of very cool combinations with other prior bands. What do you think though? I definitely want to hear what you guys' thoughts are in the comment section below. If you had to choose, which would you say you'd gravitate more towards and why? The Silver or Black Ultra 2? I really do hope this video helped you make the right decision. As many of my subscribers know, I have over 500 plus original Apple Watch bands, and showcasing them all for you I know really helps a ton of you out. I know so because so many of you have told me. So the best way to thank me is by dropping a like, and if you want to see more content just like this, then just make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. Alright guys, I will attach my fall 2024 playlist in the video description, where you can catch every single new band released for this season and modeled on a variety of different Apple Watch models and casing colors. So until next time, be safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you real soon in my next video.